for this?
Welcome to our DVD goals of the season. We scored 90 goals. The boys did fantastic. It's a magnificent achievement to be the top goal scorers in all 4 divisions. So we thank you for the purchase and we hope to see you next season. Have a good summer. See you soon.
The goals that got the soccer world talking. A sporting gesture or a football farce? Hello and welcome to Hewish Park. Well, where else would we be this week after all the drama of Tuesday's Carling Cup tie and one of the greatest talking points in football since Maradona's hand of God goal against England? And if you think I'm exaggerating, wait till you hear what this lot think. Well, Yeovil Town manager Gary Johnson and his hat-trick hero son Lee are my special guests tonight. So Gary, an absolutely incredible week for you, not just a giant killing out from your boys, but a real bizarre incident in that game.
Yeah, it was a very strange incident, and you know, only when it occurs do you realise the significance of the decision I had to make. But I made the decision, and I'm very pleased I did.
OK, we'll hear Lee's views, of course, a little bit later in the programme. But first, I think we'd better have a look back at the game. So hold on to your hats. Here come the highlights with commentary from Martin Dean.
Well, looks as if Graham Coughlin is going to have to go off for some running repairs. You can bet your life with him, he will be back. He is such a tough character. It would take something like a fractured skull to put him out of the game, I would think. Oh, hello, is that a shot? Well, that's gone in now. What's going to be the situation here? Well, the referee has awarded a goal. Luke McCormack is stood in wonder. And well, according to the rules of the game, that will be a goal. Much debate about it. Well, Luke McCormack caught off his line. And the goal has been given. Well, Lee Johnson was... Well, I don't know quite what's going on here. They've got to take the kick-off again. But Lee Johnson was intending really just to put it back to the goalkeeper. Now, I think they're going to... This is just getting a little silly. They're going to let Stevie Crawford run all the way through to the other end. And that is 1-1. Well, I have never seen anything quite like it in my life, as they say. I suppose justice has been done, and you've got to admire the sportsmanship all round. I mean, it was never intended that Lee Johnson should give Yeovil the lead in that manner, but I don't know, this is a strange way to play a game of football, isn't it? There's a space here for Lee Johnson. He might fancy the shot from there. Oh, what a cracker! Well, he got a slightly controversial goal, to say the least, in the first half, but you can't argue with that one. Lee Johnson, well, I doubt he'll have scored a better one than that. Luke McCormack beaten with an absolute cracker. Well, he was given loads and loads of space, decided to take the shot. McCormack got a hand to it, but couldn't keep it out. Now Darren Way. He was brought down, I think. Watton isn't happy. I think he's going to get a yellow card. Just in the heat of the moment. Watton felt that he got the ball then, but I don't think he did. It's not going to be easy for Luke McCormack. Lee Johnson is going to be the man to step up to take this. He's cracked it. Oh! Well, what can you say? Luke McCormack beaten again. And again, it's Lee Johnson who's done it. Well, it's a hat-trick for Lee Johnson, and he'll never get a more unusual one than that. Some debate, of course, about the first goal. No debate about that one. Absolutely fired it into the top corner.
Yeah, amazing stuff, Lee. You've probably scored the most incredible hat-trick ever there.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty unbelievable. I've never scored a hat-trick before, so delighted to do that in the first place. But obviously the first goal sort of makes it really strange.
Presumably you just miscued the kick back to the Argyle goalkeeper, Luke McCormack.
I think it was a bit more of a misunderstanding, really, between me and the goalkeeper. I think he was expecting me to put out for a goal kick, in which case he tried to really steal a few yards, and I was expecting him to stay in goal. So I basically just sort of smashed it back into the box, and then as it's left my foot, I've realised that he's not in his goal. So it was quite strange to then see the ball in the back of the net and not know whether to celebrate or to say sorry.
Gary, what did you say to the players down on the touchline when that one went in?
Well, I couldn't say anything. It was really just Bobby Williamson's face that was in my face at the time, and I did say to him, "Don't worry, Bob. You know, you'll have the next goal, 100%." And so I got the message out to the players that straight away that we would let them score straight from the kick-off. And the lad walked through our defence, walked around our goalkeeper, and stuck the ball in the back of the net. I'm not sure what we would have done if it had missed. I don't think I'd have given him a second chance.
making himself available again. Now Darren Way. He's got Roy O'Brien on the overlap. Darren Way is a strike which certainly gave...
Talking of class though, Colin, it was Yeovil who showed touches of the one-stuff pass and move that we expect from maybe a higher league team, wasn't it?
They played very well, haven't they? Yeah, at times they've got the ball down and passed it well. Their movement's been good. They've never been overawed in this game today. I think this is the goal from Pedersen through the defender's legs. But no, Gary Johnson can be very proud of his team tonight. They as I said, they were never overawed.
Through the defender's legs, always
through the legs, yes. Very difficult. Right in the corner. And that, like John just says, a little bit harsh on Chris Wheel because he's had a super night, made some magnificent saves, and in the end, you know, you got two knocked past him.
Let's have a look at the way that they did play, John, because there's, as we say, some of their football was very technically skillful, wasn't it?
Well, I think this half volley here from the young lad Johnson, I mean, it's only a foot by the post, and if that goes in, it's a different game.
It's a wonderful strike, that, isn't it? That would have been goal of the season if that goes in the top corner. He's played very well, got forward very well. Pity young Darren Way had to go off midway through the second half.
Great ball in there, and really the striker possibly should have hit the target. If he hits the target, makes a goalie save. It's a great chance for a volley there, and he's made a bit of a mess of it.
That might have been the ball of the night, John. That was super cross from Kevin Gall. Look, Kevin Gall, very early ball, and like you say, just a little bit more composure in front of goal. Yeovil could have been one up there.
The thing that broke the camel's back there was that Caesar goal, wasn't it? And it had been coming for a while.
Wonderful, wonderful delivery, tremendous header. The marking is poor, and it ends up in the back of it. Like to see the Yeovil boy on the line, the defender just hold his line there. He's come off the post. If he'd have just stayed, he might have got it away. Look, he's on the outside.
Just do that half a yard off the post there, and you know, if he stands on the post there, he's possibly got a header away.
Sam Allardyce, I wonder if he's relieved to get through. What's his emotion? Let's find out. He's with Johnny Phillips.
Well, Sam, was that an efficient as job as you could have hoped for?
I thought that the first half was where we should have really finished it off to begin with. I think that we made some really, really good gilt-edged chances, particularly Les, Blessing, Kaku, Stalios with the header, and then in the end El Hadj Diouf, you know, and because we didn't get or put one of those away, I was a little concerned at half time, but eventually we wore the lads down. Didn't quite create as many in the second half, to be fair, but finally finished them off with two excellent goals. I don't think Gary could complain. Great header from Julio Cesar, and Henrik's finish in the end was the type of quality we were missing up to that point, and I thought it was a smashing game. I've got to give Gary credit for the way his team played. You know, they're in the what is it, the Nationwide League, Coca-Cola 2 now, and they try and play the right way, and it was a real credit to him, his players, on how they tried to play today.
Well, Gary, can you take a lot of pride out of your team's performance tonight?
I hope so. You know, from my view on the line, I was very pleased with the way the boys played, and we tried to play our game. We created chances, and we did say before the game that we wanted to be in a Premier League type game, and we wanted two teams in that. We knew they would be Premier League, but we had to come up to their standard, and to be fair, I thought the boys did very well, and we was part of a good football match.
Do you feel you played the way you would have wanted to play tonight? You weren't overawed by Bolton?
No, I don't think the boys were overawed. It would have been nice to score a goal or two, like they did right at the end, and a bit reminiscent to the Liverpool game, although we lasted longer. I didn't think it was a fitness, it was just a couple of quality finishes from a Premier League team, but we had our chances.
Is that ultimately the difference, do you think? A team's only as good as its strikers to some extent?
No, I like my strikers, and I think I've got some great strikers. So, you know, Oxford will tell you that from last week. But we played at a different level today, and it will be a great learning curve for us, as Liverpool was. And my players know that as individuals and as a team, they can compete at this level, and I'm only proud of them.
Have you had a chance to speak to the players? Are they pleased with their efforts?
Well, it need a very good joke at the moment to make them smile, because but having said that, they've got to go away and enjoy what they've just done, because they have competed with a top team, top Premier League team, and they'll maybe realise that in a day or two's time.
And there are a fair few players who wanted Hernando Hierro's shirt. Which one got it?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know, but you know, it's always nice when you play these big games, and they are household names, but maybe a few of our boys will be household names now.
Good man, thanks for talking to us.
Thank you very much, thank you.
It took them 80 minutes, but Bolton finally broke the back of Yeovil after stiff resistance. Thanks for watching. Night night.
Baby, I'm back, and right away I thought I'd come to you.
Fowler, and now Hockley into the path of Martin Phillips. Bedo. Straight to Stephen Reid. Also caught from behind by Hockley then. Definitely wanting a word. Stephen Reid then with the free kick. Moved in towards Taraholski. Terry is in there, and the chance for Stolchers. And he couldn't really miss from there, could he? And Torquay caught out by the set piece. Good free kick in this time from Stephen Reid. Taraholski causing all sorts of problems in the air. And the ball eventually down for Andrei Stolchers. He'll wrap it in from close range. Odubade to get the cross in, and Bartosz Taraholski has made it 3-3. Well, it was the substitute Yemi Odubade who made it all. Good run from him to the byline, and then it was a simple stooping header for Bartosz Taraholski.
Rose had a skinhead a few weeks ago. Fairly grown, that, hasn't it? Now this is Fontaine. Big crack, and right into the path of Phil Jevons. He's got the ball stuck to his boot, and it's a wonderful finish from Phil Jevons. Who else? The League Two leading scorer, and it's his 9th goal of the season. He's Yeovil's wonder boy. It's Rochdale 0, Yeovil Town 1.
Tricky little player Johnson. Ramsey was ragged back in March. Chance for Jevons. Surely this time it is! Paul Terry with a goal. And the Rovers defence just go to sleep all of a sudden. And you don't give this team too many chances. Paul Terry with his 2nd goal of the season. Gavin Williams this time. Savage is on his back. Savage does well. And Williams is having none of it, and Savage and Williams are fighting. And Savage is... Dave Savage is in a bit of trouble now. Savage. Terrific battling from Savage, but he just went too far that time. It's going to be a miracle if he stays on the field after that. Rovers really are going to have it all to do if they go down to 10. Just waiting for the ref's outcome. Well, I can only see one outcome. Savage now getting a talking to from the referee. Rovers are down to 10 men now. And he's going off again now. And Dave Savage, all he's got to do now is get off the field. He's a silly boy, really, Savage. He's done so well again for Rovers in the midfield, and for the second game running, Rovers lose a man in the first half against Yeovil. To be fair to the referee, I don't really think he had much option, but all going off now. I haven't a clue what happened there. The linesman gave the foul actually, but certainly Jevons went down really easily then. But the linesman is talking to the referee, and it looks like Steve Elliott is in trouble as well. And he's off. This is turning into an almighty farce now. And there's fans on the pitch as well now. And he needs to get off. Here's Gavin Williams this time. What can you do, Williams? That's the second goal. And it. Would be the man Williams who started all.
Cordad. Here's Johnson. Tarahulski, always likely to win everything in the air. Kevin Gall, looked very lively, wins the throw off Barker. Taken quickly. Yeovil trying to up the pace. Put some pressure on Histon. Handball, surely, penalty. Must be. Well, Tarahulski has made a nuisance of himself all afternoon and jumped for the possession there. Vowden it was, and he concedes the penalty. Jevons against Lance Key. This could be a real blow for Histon. It's Jevons. Keeper went the right way. Jevons made no mistake, and Yeovil take the lead early in the second half. Colin Miles, now this could be dangerous for Histon. Tarahulski has the strength to go himself. Tarahulski delays slightly, still going. Chance for 2-0 it is. Great finish. Tarahulski held the ball up, and it was Johnson timing his run to perfection from midfield and just knocked the ball over Lance Key. And surely Yeovil, even at this early stage, have a strong case. Bandaged head, of course. One thinks of John Wyle in the semi-final for West Bromwich Albion in the 70s. Here's Jevons. It's a good through ball. Chance for Onubede to seal it. Here he has the substitute. Surely now has taken Yeovil through to the third round. Cool finish, good through ball, and Histon's valiant effort for this season is over. Just played through by Jevons, had plenty of pace, and the youngster away from Vowden had given up the chase.
Yeovil entertained bottom of the league Kidderminster, and despite going a goal down, were back on terms 5 minutes later when Andy Lindegaard curled his first goal of the season in off the post. Gary Johnson's free-scoring team couldn't find a winner until the 84th minute though, when Andreas Stolchers headed in with his first touch, taking Yeovil to second spot in League Two. They'll be without Gavin Williams as he has completed his £250,000 move to West Ham.
Toss-up, is it Jevons or Johnson? Crowded penalty area from which Williams has got to try and spot the ball as it comes through. Looks like it's going to be Jevons. Bit of argy-bargy in the Grimsby defensive wall. It's going to be Johnson. Lee Johnson! Almost gave it away. Stolchers hooks it back in. Jevons goes down. Stolchers now. And Rose. Jevons, nicely played to Stolchers. Gets the cross in. And
Yeovil's away form has been their weak link so far, but they went in front at Brisbane Road thanks to Bartosz Tarahulski. His delicate chip over the goalkeeper showing he's not just about brute force. The second came from an unlikely source, with Paul Terry getting in a cross which eluded everyone before ending in the corner of the goal. But in the second half, Orient hit back. Yeovil failed to deal with a long throw, and Efi Echenomi slotted home past Chris Wheel before embarking on a victory run which would have put him in medal contention in Athens in the summer. Orient's second came from Yeovil's failure to clear their lines, and Daniel Chillingworth slotted it past Chris Wheel to complete the home team's comeback. But there was still a sting in the tail from Yeovil, with new signing Aaron Davis netting the winner with a spectacular effort to announce his arrival at the club.
Lindegaard. Johnson wanting the return ball. Nicely found by Andy Lindegaard. Now Aaron Davis. To curl the cross in towards Tarachowski on the far side. It's in there. Bartosz Tarachowski puts Yeovil right back in it. Well, it was a lovely deep cross to the far post. Tarachowski has been threatening all night. Got it well for the header and tucking it into the corner of the net. Dubadi trying to get on the end of it. And still the ball not cleared now. A penalty. Well, referee Paul Armstrong, no hesitation at all. So it's going to be Lee Johnson then with the penalty. Can he put it away? Cool as you like. Absolutely no problems. And Yeovil get themselves back into it from the penalty spot.
OK, Charlton are through to the 5th round for the first time in 8 seasons after knocking out Yeovil in a thriller.
Johnson brings it clear for Yeovil. This is Terry. Jevons through the centre. Terry going for goal. Oh, it's hit the post. Way! Terrific block. And again, there's problems. It was Skiverton, the big defender, who was arriving. Murphy. Luke Young, menacing ball in. And Bartlett couldn't get on the end of it. Well, he did get on the end of it, but couldn't really control his shot sufficiently. Murphy. Bartlett. And Murphy. Magnificent move, but Hughes couldn't provide the finish. Floated into the danger area. And Hughes scores for Charlton. You have to say it's slightly harsh on Yeovil, who'd had a very impressive first half to date, but they allowed space for Brian Hughes. Haridason purposely forward. Jeffers, though, couldn't keep it under control. Gall going, and still going, Gall. Terrific run this, and it's Terry! He has scored, and Yeovil deserve it. The big brother in the Terry household might just be the hero this weekend. It was all down to Gall's run. He kept going and kept going. Terry kept pace with him, and he wouldn't be denied by the woodwork on this occasion. It has been a frustrating afternoon so far. Murphy trying to change that for Charlton, and Jeffers does. Simple tap in. Jeffers made the run towards the near post, and once the keeper didn't get a hand on it, Yeovil knew that they would be trailing once more. In his birthday week, Francis Jeffers makes it 2-1. Thomas. Away from Gall. And this is Bartlett! Is that the end of Yeovil's resistance this afternoon? Just eased up a couple of gears in this second half, Charlton. Premiership quality. First ever FA Cup goal for Sean Bartlett makes it 3-1. Skiverton lays it off and goes into the penalty area. Oh, what an effort! They're right back in this. Well, you have to put it down as an error from Dean Kiley, but even so, it really was out of the blue. Poor pass by Jeffers, and it's Way, and it's Jevons, and it's Davis, onside, saved by Kiley. This is Jevons! Oh, off the line, Jevons again! And it's full time. It's no giant killing today for Yeovil, but a performance very much in keeping with their illustrious FA Cup history.
Well, Gary, beaten 3-2, but do you feel you've emerged from this tie with a great deal of credit?
I hope so. You know, I mean, obviously it looked like we did when the crowd, Yeovil crowd, Charlton crowd, neutral crowd all stood up and gave us a standing ovation when we walked off. So I would have thought we were part of a very entertaining game, which is what we set out to do.
Hinton. Johnson with a loose pass. Now Gogo tries to play Disley in. And Disley with a good run. There's a shot. Oh, that's a super strike from Disley. And Bristol Rovers are in front. 16 minutes gone. Well, Yeovil guilty of ball watching in the first instance. A poor pass too. But didn't Disley finish that well? Yeovil 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Throw comes in. That's a first time shot. Oh, what a goal! What about that? You won't see a better goal this weekend. Jevons, a scorer, a terrific shot. Absolutely no chance there for Clark. And we're all square. 25 minutes gone. Over it comes. Gogo got a touch, the keeper's lost it. Oh, and the penalty has been given. Well, the referee surrounded by Rovers players. And I don't think Trollope's very happy at all. He's really saying his piece to the referee, and it's all spilling over a little bit as well, but suffice to say the penalty given. So it'll be a Yeovil penalty. Drama here. 51 minutes gone. Now Jevons against Clark for 2-1. Here comes Jevons. And he rolls it into the net. Yeovil in front. Bristol Rovers furious with the referee. But it's Yeovil 2, Bristol Rovers 1. Goal, turned well. The wind behind them in this half. And it could be paying dividends, and it is. It's 3-1. And surely now, Yeovil are going to take the points. Well, there's the cross in. Jevons from close range for his hat-trick, makes no mistake. And 3-1 Yeovil. Not too sure Bristol Rovers will agree with the penalty decision, but from here he's certainly refereed it well. Davis, deep cross comes in, there's a good header, and it's 4-1. Sahalski the scorer. They just didn't pick him up, and it's all over now. Well, there's the ball in. A free header for Tarahowski. No chance for Clark, and that's 4-1. Over comes the corner. Chance for Gogo, who misses his kick. Pressure still on. There's a chance, and that is 4-2. Walker. Well, a go-go may have fluffed his shot. Walker didn't. It's 4-2.
Well, what a fantastic result. Great atmosphere at Hewish Park, and after all that was said in the build-up to that game, very satisfying result for you, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. There was a lot of pressure in the build-up to the game, but you know, I think the way the gaffers got us working, it was important for us not to get involved with the sort of nonsense that happened in the first game, and just, you know, be professional and concentrate on winning the game and getting the 3 points.
Yeah, it's been a good week for you, because with Scunthorpe losing midweek, of course, that's left you clear at the top. Now, 15 games to go. It's all a matter now of just holding your nerve, isn't it, to secure promotion and then go on and try and win the title.
Yeah, I think we're going to try and, you know, push hard in these next few games now, because wins are important, and with Macclesfield doing well as well, you know, that's another team that's sort of in and around the automatic places. So we're just going to try and go as hard as we can at the moment, and then hopefully if we get enough points we can take it a bit easier on in the end of the season.
Yeovil went 2 points clear at the top of the table by virtue of 2 first-half goals. Aaron Davis continued his good form by opening the scoring on 12 minutes. Just after the half hour, Yeovil were awarded a penalty for a trick Chester thought was outside the box. Phil Jevons took the chance to take his season's tally to 24. Yeovil managed to keep out a resurgent home side in the second period. Chester finished the game with 10 men.
We wanted to show a bit of urgency early in the game, so we were pleased to get a few chances and tuck a couple away. But professionalism won the day in the second half, where we were very, very solid. You know, we was looking maybe with a third goal on the break, but we didn't want to let them back in it. It was a big win for us, and it was an important win.
Wade just polices it out of play for the throw then. The shot comes in, off the post and in. Well, that caught everybody by surprise. Free kick given for the challenge by Crosby, and Crosby none too happy with the referee's decision. Attendance of 7,398 here tonight. Johnson. Oh, it's gone right through there! And it's the equalising goal right at the start of the second half. They were expecting Jevons to take it. Johnson it was. The two easiest chances of the evening. Skiverton with the header. This is a Manqua. Now up to Jevons. Well, it's a corner given, but Jevons real back holding his face. Now, don't know if the referee is going to do anything here. Well, make your own judgments there, but it's a corner that's been given. Over comes the corner, but the keeper's missed it, and it's in there. It's straight. Now then, 2 against 2 at the back, and Yeovil bursting forward. This is Davis with a shot. Oh, what a wonderful goal! What about that? Super shot. This match now is certainly over.
All he could do it is power towards him. He knocked it down. He couldn't keep it under control. Laid off into midfield. Good play this by Yeovil. Long range effort, nasty, and in. Great effort. Good effort. Beaten at his near post. He won't be happy with it, Williams.
Jevons will attack Justin Miller. It's going to open up here for Phil Jevons. He finds Darren Way. Way can get the shot in, and it's a fine save. from Lee Harrison. Well, Darren Way tried to produce the finishing touch to what was a wonderful move. He hasn't scored since the FA Cup third round win at Rotherham. Denied on this occasion by Harrison. Johnson drives in the corner. Turned away only as far as Paul Terry. Tarahulski. This time Tom Youngs will lift it forward, invite Steele. Johnson lifts it over the top again for Darren Way to nip in. He got there ahead of Harrison. The ball is in the net, but referee Mick Fletcher had already pointed to the spot. The goal won't count. It will be a penalty to Yeovil Town, and will Lee Harrison get a red card? Well, the referee will have to decide if he stopped a clear goal-scoring move by bringing down Darren Way. And as Yeovil put the ball in the net, the referee may be left with only one option here. Will it be the red? It's only a yellow card, and that is why supporters are frustrated with the officials. The goal doesn't count, it will be a penalty. Well, there'll be plenty of debate as to whether Harrison should still be on the pitch. Phil Jevons, though, won't mind. He's given Yeovil Town the lead, claiming his 25th goal of the season. Hard up for Aaron Davis, his goal doesn't count, but Phil Jevons has given Yeovil Town the lead. But he's trying to make an impression now. Davis can find Darren Way. Way will look to this near side for Rose. It's a decent ball in. It was a very good ball in. And I think Rose can feel a little aggrieved that no one was able to get on the end of it.
Richardson and Gall have gone into the box. Terry's effort comes off Holland, and Gall will let it go for the corner.
He's allowed a cut inside there on his weaker foot, not the best of shots.
Adam Lockwood going towards the near post. Lee Johnson takes, and Skibberton's got to it, and Yeovil have an early lead, and their captain shows the way to goal. Skibberton. Now Paul Terry. Down by Lockwood, and Gall with a snapshot corner.
Intelligent knockdown by Lockwood, aware of what was around him.
Yeovil fans at that end, excited by this. Corner kick for their team. Johnson powers it in. Stoltzers was near post, and Skibberton has put it in. And the leaders lead as Terry Skibberton scores his second of the game.
Well, what a centre-half he's turning out to be. Different corner, drilled in, it was meant. He gambled, and he got his just rewards. This is definitely meant. Little touch there, gambles in the 6-yard box. And there's a lot of bodies in there, not a lot you can do about that. Good finish from a centre-half.
For Jevons. And he seems to keep it the wrong way again. This time the goal's good. It's 3-1. It's a good solo run too.
Davis, can he finish it? Oh, that's a terrific goal! What a run from Davis, and what a way for Yeovil to get started this afternoon. 4 minutes gone. The spot there. Over comes the corner. Headed away well by Day. Back and it comes again. There's a header! And it's in! It's a goal! Way the scorer. And Yeovil are level. That's his goal. Good challenge. Well, I thought that was a good challenge. Free kick given, and Mansfield absolutely livid. And I'm not surprised if from here that looked like a firm but fair challenge. But the referee has given a few dubious, shall we say, decisions this afternoon, and that will join the ever-growing list. And it's taken quickly, too quickly in fact. Have to come back. But chance for a set piece here for Yeovil. Everybody back here for Mansfield, and certainly the referee taking his time over this. Rose with the free kick, and it's straight in there! Rose makes it 3-2, and Yeovil are back in front with 20 minutes to go. There's the free kick. Knocks away. Gore in there first, gets a cross in there too. There's another chance! Oh, it's a goal! And it's 4-2! Suddenly, there is breathing space for Yeovil. There's a header this time, and it's 5-2. And Darren Way certainly seals the points for Yeovil.
It's tight at the top of League Two, where Yeovil now lead by a point from Scunthorpe after a draw at Kidderminster. Aaron Davis put the Glovers in front, enhancing his reputation. But a misplaced header let in substitute Mark Rawle for an 83rd minute equaliser.
With the points gap at the top so tight, Yeovil needed all the luck they could get. But when Michael Rose's shot come cross was saved and Clint Easton's free kick sailed in after 23 minutes, it looked to be Wickham's day. Not so in Lee Johnson's mind. The midfielder got hold of the ball 3 minutes later and simply hit a ripper. Johnson's goal seemed to give the Glovers confidence, and some neat passing and blistering pace from Kevin Gall should have seen the striker make it 2-1. Leading scorer Phil Jevons then got in on the act, but first hit the side netting, and then when put through by Paul Terry, could only shoot wide. Effie Sodji did manage to hit the target from Johnson's corner, but Wickham's defenders somehow cleared their line. Bartosz Tarachowski also had a chance to take the lead, but missed out, as did Yeovil on 2 vital points.
The bad news filtered through. A draw would now do neither of these sides any favours. What they needed was a stroke of good fortune. Phil Jevons got it. And 10 minutes later, it was all over. Yeovil are now nearly up.
We ain't there yet, and you know, we mustn't celebrate until it's 100%, but we've took a major step towards it.
Take the suit down the dry cleaners, see you next Saturday.
It's me lucky show, I will do, thanks very much.
So let's hear it for League Two, the only division, and I mean the only division, where at the top of the table absolutely nothing has been decided until the very last day of the season. Yeovil, though, clearly in the box seat, Scunthorpe right behind them, but I'll tell you what, Swansea and Southend, it's going to be a shootout.
Lee Johnson looking to float it in. Sodji just mistiming the jump. Colin Miles is in there on the edge of the area. Still the ball not cleared. Skiverton trying to get in on the act. Now Darren Way. And it's touched in by Sodji. F.A. Sodji has got the goal right on the stroke of half-time. And Yeovil have a vital lead. Well, what a time to get your first goal for your new club. F.A. Sodji celebrates, as do the Yeovil fans and the rest of the Yeovil players. Lee Johnson, Jevons. banquet inside for Lee Johnson. Aaron Davis has found space to turn, this time in towards Darren Way, who was bundled over, and that's a penalty. Well, the referee took a long, hard look at that and then decided that Gareth Macaulay had bundled Darren Way over, and Yeovil have a penalty. Phil Jevons then, 28 goals so far this season. Can he make it number 29? He does! And Yeovil are surely now heading for the League Two Championship. Well, Phil Jevons has been a real star throughout the season with his goal-scoring exploits. Lee Johnson then with the corner. F.A. Soji with the header. Oh! Well, there you go. That's his second of the afternoon, his second from Yeovil Town. And that surely puts the seal on Yeovil's championship. Well, it was a decent corner in from Lee Johnson, but then it was all about F.A. Soji. Got up well for it. A real flick with the header. And into the far corner. Nothing that Alan Marriott could do about that one. And now the celebrations can begin in earnest. Well, Yeovil Town just seconds away. There is the final whistle. And Yeovil Town are champions of Coca-Cola League Two. It's taken them 108 years to get into this league. It's taken them just 2 to get out of it. And they've got out of it in real style this afternoon. 2 goals from F.A. Soji, a penalty from Phil Jevons has given them a 3-0 victory, and that's enough to seal the championship. No ifs, no buts. Yeovil Town are heading for League One next season.
9 months hard work, that's what you've done it for.
That's exactly what we've done it for, Jed, and I'm so proud of the boys, really. You know, some people said we couldn't do it, we didn't have the bottle for it, and it spurred us on. But when you've got a group of lads like we have, then even if it's how you come back from a couple of bad results, the spirit and the character in our camp is magnificent, and they proved that to me week in, week out, and month in, month out. And there's still a way to go for this group.
Yeah, you think you can do well next year already? You're not sorry, well, you're not seriously thinking about next year yet, are you?
I'm going to lay on my cruise on my boat, and I'm just going to take all this in, and then I'm going to worry about next year.
There'll be a lot of chairmen. I know you've done a new deal here, and you're not going anywhere. There'll be lots of chairmen wondering how on earth Gary Johnson does it. What do you do?
You get a good group of players around you. You get a good staff around you. You build up the support. You build up the trust. And I trust them, and I think they trust me. And that's how you get a successful club. But at the end of the day, it's about players on the field, and it's about support off the field. And we got both.
So you've done it very, very quickly. That's your 3rd trophy since you've been here, isn't it?
Nice of you to remind me, Jed, yeah. And everyone gets sweeter. This one's the biggest one because it's the highest one. And we'll just keep going and see how far we can go.
And you are a legend for all time in Yeovil's history, I should think.
Well, that's nice, and as I said before, I hope they get a bust of me before I die.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, and thanks for everything. Cheers, guys.
I was born on a Yeovil Saturday. It was persistent down with rain. My mum said, "What a big head, I ain't doing that again." Well, me dad rushed in, and here is the thing. He gave me some great advice. He said, "Now listen, my boy, it ain't all joy, but remember this all your life. In my heart I am always Yeovil, I belong to the Yeovil town. Yeovil true, through and through, whether we're up or down, 'cause the sign of a true